G'day guys, and welcome back to AdultsCraft Apjava server. So this is most likely going to be my last video for this season on the Apjava server, and I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to walk around my base and just showcase it off. And yeah, just see what I've come up with around here. As a lot of you already know, I did start 14 weeks late into the season, but I think I've accomplished quite a lot in that time. So we'll head down here. Okay, so we've got a slime farm down here. It is actually pretty much overproducing now. It is it's chocker. It's been chocker for weeks. I just gave up and I'm just letting them all despawn. I gave up putting them away because I was putting them everywhere. So got that. We've got zombie spawner down this way here. We follow these lights. As this says, welcome to the underground. Got the XP farm, and we've got turtles over here as well. Okay, here's a concrete mixing machine. That's come in handy. We've got the farms here. There's melon and pumpkin. Down this way, just a little bit, we have the gold farm. This is where I moved it to. It works alright. It's a wee bit broken, but it works. It works alright, yeah. I mean, a couple of them hang there for some reason, but it's definitely it definitely produces a lot of gold. So we've got that. Now, I think I might be making another one of them definitely for next season. Probably not in the ground here. We've also got the zombie converter over here. We're converting the villages. Pretty basic, pretty easy. I named them the Hulk. Nice. Yeah, they get sent back down here and get sent back up here. So this is their little house. And we have Grandpa Spec. Oh, I didn't actually end up doing a lot with him. We've got Vegas Vic. He's the man you go to see to get all your leather. We've got Lucy 71 from Saviour. Toy Boy. JD. Tonks Tech. A few more in here too actually. Snow Crash and Rev. He had the power. Oh, and I can't forget. Man, these golems are just crazy in here. Move out of the way. Respect the kitty. Okay, so down here we head back upstairs. And we've got the enchanting room, of course, the vines. We've got, I had to upgrade all of the storage in here because this just wasn't enough at the time, so got storage everywhere in here. AFK fishing, rip. Very good early game, but you only really use it for the first couple of weeks. Now out here I've been doing a lot. Okay, so we've got this, we've got the map. Built this map wall here, and I had some spare blocks just lying around, of course. This is my area, and of course it's just 4 normal size maps. And we are here. So I'll just take you around and I'll show you everything real quick, and then we'll probably do a flyover, and that'll be the end of the tour. So basic kelp farming. This is when I never had any kelp. Very basic. It's a hole that's about 6 deep, about 9 wide I think, and that'll give you an easy stack, if not more. We've got the leaf. This is what I consider to be the leaf farm, because this is what I used it for, collecting all the leaves. Small tree farming for the oak, so we always get the small trees put in the blocks above. Perfect. Okay, so if we go down here, we've got the giant spider. Now this was just an idea that's got the spider spawner in it that just popped into my head one day, and thought this could be pretty cool. Kelp farm. So it's not 5 high, it's only 3 tiers high, but it's 5 wide. And this produces a good amount of kelp, which just keeps filling up and whatnot. This is the iron farm. Very, very basic. Used to run into these chests. They are now pretty full. Another one down there too. Yeah. And it's now been rerouted to go up into the storage up in the silo up there, or whatever you want to call that. Okay, and if we just quickly find our way up here, we can. Up here we have, now this was a very good early game. It's the 3-tier garden setup, and what I did was I ended up putting soul sand in most of it and removing the garden out so I could farm near the wall. That was pretty good too. Okay, so over the back there, just fly over this way, we've got the mushrooms, we've got the pig crusher, here we have the cow crusher, which I used quite often, never seemed to run out of beef. I finally built Mr. Ed his wee stable. Okay, so we scoot up here, done all this extra detailing around the place. Still love scaffolding, but if we scoot up here, probably just not long shown you this on video, but we've got a lot of mobs dropping. We've got this wee area where we can jump off for easy access and fly into. Okay, so we've got the super smelter up here, which I haven't really used, but it did look pretty cool. Got all the items coming from the mob farm, they're all coming over here too. Okay, so there's plenty of room in this system to add more, and it would be a loop system. But at the moment, I've only gotten so far with it. So, yeah, this is going to be the big storage system. But at the moment, I think this is as far as it's going to go. I don't really have too much more to put in here at this stage. Okay, and if we look out over here, down there we have the berry bushes, or berry bush farm I put in there, and that's mostly just to fill up a gap. We've got this down here. I'll actually jump down here. Okay, we've got this here. This is the bamboo farm, which is run off of a flying machine. Sheep farm over there, but this flying machine actually does this farm and the sugarcane farm. So the flying machine flies right through here and through that as well. It's off at the moment, but it's connected to a daylight sensor, so it only runs at nightfall, so it grows during the day. And I find that that is more than enough for everything. We've got the prison for misfit animals over there. We've got the bees in the little bee house right here. And that's obviously full. And that's obviously empty. We're not going to restock that at this stage. So down these pathways, we carry on around this way, and we come to the mob grinder farm. Now I put in the tower because it actually looks better when it's got some sort of support. Before it's just the big square in the sky. It didn't look very good. But in here, this was my original mob grinding farm. Very, very small. And we just needed to flick that, and that would push the pistons to shut the gap. And this is the other kill chamber, which is starting to fill. It's still running, of course, and we have got just so much stuff in here. So this actually served me very well when I first started out, to get gunpowder and whatnot. I eventually did just build this one here. So I probably had this one for maybe 2 to 3 weeks. Okay, now if we follow this footpath up here, you gotta love that. That just looks so cool. We've got some little pools in here, bit of detail here. We've got this forest fruit farm here. Now that's very handy for getting those end rods. And you have to manually do some of this, like so those there, you need to break them off. I usually use a bow, do that manually, and you just break a few of those off before you flush it. Okay, and we'll carry on. So I put a few little fires around and whatnot, and I've decorated all this. Got some old logs on the ground. Now got some llamas. This one here is not got a leash, but it just follows because of the other llamas. It's pretty weird. We've got the fungus tree farming system, which everybody's seen. The scaffolding is a bit much, but yeah, we've got the bone meal in there. We flick that on, and that will just keep going and going and going until it actually spawns some wood. I'm not having much luck with it at the moment. It'll grow a mushroom, there it goes, and it'll just keep doing this and keep pushing it out, but it does stop. So it's a nice wee way of farming the fungus blocks. Okay, and if we just climb up here, I think if I jump up here, okay, we've got the stem that goes right through the guts of it. But if I climb right up here, we come up to the top area. And again, this is just another area that we can fly into and fly out of. Okay, I decided to put some flowers in. I had a lot of flowers lying around. It just fills up this area a bit more. We've got the wee bridge down here, and if we fly up here, we've got the wee farmhouse. Okay, let me land on here nicely. Alright, we've got the flowers down there. I think they look alright. They look pretty cool. It's something different to do with the flowers, and gives them a use, I suppose, other than turning them on to dye. So this is my little area that I've been working on since week 14, of course. I think I've done alright. I've done pretty well. I've got my shop as well. Don't think I'll be building a big shop like that for next season. We'll have a quick look at this house area here. So we've got the ponds down in here. These look pretty nice. I thought they looked alright. We've got a bit of underground storage room, which has my little fox in it. He's happily eating berries. Walk up here. Got the little bed slash seat here, which we sit on and look at our glory. And of course we've got a fireplace and nothing else in here. I did plan on putting maybe storage in this, but it looks good from the outside, so I decided that I'll just keep it that way. Okay, and we'll come back over here and we've got this little feature here which I recently just finished building. It's just a wee water feature. It's got a few of the nice new blocks in it. It's got a few nice blocks down in here too, which I gathered across the season, of course. Most of it come from sales at the shop. So we've got some nice diamonds in there. And okay, so now that it's night time here, we're going to do a quick fly over top and see what it looks like in the dark, because I have not actually done a flyover with it being dark yet. Okay, let's fly up even higher if we can. Okay, so it's not looking too bad. It's definitely lit up. Really lit up. It actually looks quite nice. It actually looks really quite nice at night time. Okay, it's all the little details that really set it off. I mean, that mob grinder's going hard. So guys, this will be the last episode from the Apjava server for me for this season. It's been a very nice season, and I've enjoyed playing with all the guys on here. Rightio guys, remember, don't forget to like and subscribe, and we will catch you next season. Bye.